What's going down, world of YouTube? Once again, it's the Jack in the Box Collection's third installment reviews. You know what time it is. I'm going to show you a couple things I got in my collection. Some I've had for a while and some I just got recently. So check it out. Of course, I'm walking to the camera shot. And as always, I got my co-host, Hell Now. What's going on, Hell Now? As I've always said, he's not a man of many words, but you can look at him and see why. Don't take offense to that, my guy. Now, this is going to be a quick video. I'm not going to waste a lot of time, again, with the editing process and the loading process with YouTube. It takes a while, so I'm just going to get right to it. I'm going to tell you what's in the box, starting with something I just got recently. Now, first of all, and I'm not gonna go into a lot. It's, you know, sometimes it's hard not to go into a long speech or a long just description of certain toys or certain toys that you have history with. But when talking about this certain toy right here, it actually takes me back to when I was a child, probably about 6 or 7 years old. And if you grew up in the 80s, and if you close to the age I am, which is 42. You will remember HeMan, Masters of the Universe, being some of the most popular toys in the 80s, and a company by the name of Super 7 has brought back the Masters of the Universe figures, and they have you know, put a new spin on some of them, which is the one I'm about to show you right now, which is the Masters of the Universe transforming HeMan. Now, this is a figure that they did not have out back in the day. But as you can see, right now it's out. And it's supposed to be basically a depiction of, you know, remember he used to stand in front of the castle and he would raise the sword and say, "I have the power!" And he would go through the whole transformation. This is supposed to be pretty much a point of transformation and pretty much how he looked in between that period. And I think it's a cool look for the figure. I mean, the regular figure, I actually also bought the Super 7 regular reissue HeMan figure that came out. And this is my second one. I don't see myself trying to go and pick up the whole collection. But there are certain ones that I want to get. And this definitely was one. Because HeMan was always my favorite figure from the Masters in the Universe line. Especially when I was younger. And I've always been a big fan. And to add this to my collection without, like I said, buying the whole collection, because of course they got a lot of the old school characters like Orko, Buzz-Off, Tila, Stratos, She-Ra. I'm just gonna stick with HeMan. I collect so much stuff, I ain't got time to try to get the whole thing. Up next, all right. Like I said, this is gonna be a quick video because I want to just get through it, load it up so you guys can check it out. And for the small amount of people so far that have checked out my videos, and I know I'm just starting, so I gotta, you know, go through the motions of getting you guys to check it out and getting caught up with my channel. I appreciate for the small amount of people that have checked out my videos. But this next figure right here has a lot to do with, again, some of my first loves or likes as far as when it comes to toys or pop culture figures. And of course, I got the shirt right here behind me. I mentioned in another video, I'm one of the biggest Hulkamaniacs of all time. And this figure right here is the first figure, I believe, well, I'm 100% sure that this is the first Hulk Hogan figure that was produced here in America. And this is what's the company? The company is, oh man, a lot of people know, and I forget a lot of times. Well, United Artists was the company that produced the Rocky movie, and I think this is from Appleworks, a company called Appleworks. But it is the Rocky Hulk Hogan as Thunderlips figure. If you follow the Rocky movies, you know that Hulk Hogan was in Rocky 3. and it was actually sort of the beginning of his career. I mean, he had been wrestling before that time, but up until that time, once he premiered in that movie, and then he later started wrestling in an AWA in '83, and the movie was a huge success. His career became a huge success, and in '84 he went to WWF, and Hulk Hogan and Hulkamania has been around ever since, and has been running wild, as they say. So this figure right here is pretty much a depiction of him when he played Thunderlips in Rocky 3. And again, I think this is his first figure that he had in the U.S. I think the very first Hulk Hogan figure is a Japanese figure that they made maybe around '82, I think. I haven't been able to get my hands on that one. I think that figure is probably upwards to $1,000. So I'm not going to ever say I won't get it, but right now it's not looking like it. But right here, I got this online. You can see the card is kind of beat up, but the figure is mint in card. This is actually my second one. The first one I bought was loose on the card. As you can see, there's nothing on the back. Kind of plain for '83. The first one I bought was loose on the card and was a pretty good figure too, but I wanted one mint on the card, and this is pretty much the best I found. I paid a pretty hefty price for this. And shout out to the mailman over around this area, because this thing was lost for a couple of days, and he got a hold of it. So I'm still going to hook him up for Christmas. And Merry Christmas to all y'all out there. All right, the next figure and the last shot at that Hulk Hogan. I'm a mint on the card guy, guys. Call me Mr. Mint on the card, because I don't open most of my figures unless they come open up. Like some of my Godzilla figures, as you know, they come with tags. So some of those I may be able to show the articulation and show them obviously unwrapped. So we'll do some of those reviews like that too. But this right here, on the card, baby. All right, last but not least, obviously on this channel you will be seeing Hot Wheel cars, diecast, different companies, Matchbox, Hot Wheels, Jada, etc. And you will see play sets. I think in my first video I showed the 1989 Hot Wheels Emergency Center. And this one right here is a really cool play set. Of course, like this past year, I've been collecting a lot of them. I think I got pretty much all the ones I need to get. I mean, these play sets, you know, they mount up, because you find another one, you go on eBay and you look for one, and then you find another one, and it's just like, wow, it's overwhelming. But I pretty much collect the old school ones because they're the more realistic ones. I like those the best. So this one right here was a pretty cool one that I came across. What's in the box? I'm going to show you what's in the box. This is the Hot Wheels Stow and Go Chevrolet dealership. I thought this was pretty good. I own a Chevrolet Suburban myself, so it's cool to see Hot Wheels Chevrolet dealership. And again, I really like the old school play sets. They are always really cool to me. So just to find this on eBay, again, for a pretty healthy price, because it's just not a lot of them online. And in fact, I've never seen one actually reviewed on YouTube. So maybe this will be the first, even though I'm not opening mine. It's in there. I think so. That's just sometimes I wonder, like, because I'm such a mental card collector and I don't open, you know, I hope no one ever sends me a box of rocks. That would be shitty. Yeah, that'd be shitty. Wouldn't that be shitty? Hell no. Yeah. But, yeah, this is the Hot Wheels Stow and Go Chevrolet dealership. And it's really cool. It comes with, if that's not, I'm not mistaken, a 57 Chevrolet with the race engine. And it's got a lot of features like a carry handle and the car display. And you got the car showroom, and you got the revolving car showroom. And they also show at the bottom some of the other play sets that came out around that time, which is the McDonald's, I've got that. The truck stop, I've got that. The gas station, I just recently got that. And I also have the hospital. So, you know, I've been grabbing these things. I think I'm pretty much finished on the Hot Wheels play sets, because, again, the newer ones are too kid-friendly and gadget. And I like the old school stuff. And Again, most of my collectibles are for adults that like toys, okay? Yeah. That's what this channel's about. If there's any questioning about that. I know this thing going on with YouTube where, I don't know, kids can't watch your channel. I've got to do some more research about that, but I like to think that most of my collectibles are kind of for guys or just adults and that collect toys. So we're going to roll with that. But anyway, that was the last thing I wanted to pull out the box today. You guys saw what's in the box. And you will be seeing more stuff in the box. Because you're going to be asking, well, what's in the box this time, Jack? And I'm going to be here to show you if you're going to watch. So, with that being said, I appreciate you guys checking out another one of my videos. Again, subscribe, like my videos, check me out, ask any questions, correct me if I'm wrong on any toy facts that I have. I mean, you know, I don't claim to be a toy expert, but I've been collecting for a long time, so I like to think I know a little something. And, you know, of course, a little something about the stuff I like, which is wrestling, basketball, and Hot Wheel cars, and Jordans, and women, and good alcohol. Yeah. But I appreciate you guys listening. So check me out next time. Jack in the Box Collections. This is Gentleman Jack. And remember, like I said last time, and I'll say it over and over again until I get this right. But if somebody tells you that toys are for kids, you tell them you ain't my daddy. Holla.